Hey guys, I'm back once again. It's been a very long time, but I've decided I am actually going to start filming on this channel because why not? Just for fun, do you know what I mean? Today I'm going to be telling you the scariest paranormal experiences I've ever had in my whole entire life. First, I'm going to crack open this ice cold Diet Coke. Oh, it's going to be so crisp. I've decided that on this channel I'm going to do a mixture of paranormal, scary stuff because that's the stuff I'm interested in, but also like vlogs and stuff. Because why not? It's gonna be so fun. Most of these, if not all, will have receipts. Okay, we're gonna start off strong. I've told this on my TikTok before. I will link both my TikToks down below. I have one spam account where I just talk all the time if you're interested in that, and I have one where I just post normal TikToks. So this one I've told before, but it is the most insane story I have, and it comes with a photo which I will put right at the end of this story because you're not going to believe me until you see the photo. You won't believe me until you see the photo. Little backstory on this. Me and my friend went to stay at my grandma's house with our mums, and it's a really nice place down by the beach, and we were just staying there for the weekend. My neighbours are being quite loud this morning, sorry about that. We went to the pub along the seafront just for a drink, whatever. And me and my friend, we decided to, she can back me up. We decided to go out for a little walk, why not? The sun was just setting, it was really nice. We left the pub and there's like a walkway, but it has houses and there's the beach there. So pub here, beach there, houses there, walkway in front of the houses, between the houses and the beach. Okay, we were standing right outside the pub looking down the walkway where it's just houses, there's no like paths or anything, it's just houses. And I swear to flip, there was like this translucent like woman just standing, like she was just standing there, like just standing there, just standing there, not moving. Oh, in front of one of the houses. We both looked at each other like, are you seeing what I'm seeing? And so we ran back in the pub to tell our mums, oh my god, come let this literally go outside. And we ran back out, gone. Literally gone. The story gets a little bit crazier. So if you look in the photo, which I'll put at the end, it sort of looks like she's wearing like an old-fashioned hat and cradling a baby like this. You sort of see the baby's head in her arms. I only noticed that maybe like a couple of weeks after we took the photo, and I'd been looking at it more and more. Later on I found out, so my mum grew up in this town where my grandma lives now. I was talking to my mum about it and she told me that her sister had a best friend who lived in the house that's in front of the photo, and there was apparently loads of like poltergeist activity and stuff, but the main activity that would go on in that house was the cradle rocking by itself. Anyway, here's the photo. I'll do the original one and an edited version. Okay, so this second story is about a mimic. If you don't know what a mimic is, it's essentially an entity that can mimic a loved one or any sort of like noise. It can mimic that noise and trick you. And I don't know what happens when it tricks you, but this is about a mimic. And it was in this house that I'm in right now. Not in this room, thank God. But I don't know if I should be talking about this out loud. I just told this one on my TikTok as well, so if you want to see a shortened version, you can go watch that. But you should watch this anyway. I think this was 2021 or 2020, so 3 to 4 years ago. I was in the downstairs bedroom below my house. I'll explain my house layout in a minute. Yeah, no, that's it. I'll explain the house layout now. So it was my bedroom. Next to my bedroom, not right next to my bedroom, is the living room. Then you come out of my bedroom and out of the living room, and there's the hallway. Stairs up to this room. And then next to that, so right opposite my room, was the bathroom, and then the dining room and the kitchen is out there. I feel like I look so worried right now. It's because I am quite concerned about talking about this right now because I'm home alone. It's fine. I like to scare myself. It's fine. Okay, so a tiny backstory on this one. At this point in my life, I'd been having quite bad like pains in my lower stomach, and we ended up going to the doctor. It was just a weird pulled muscle and it sorted itself out. It was fine. But at this point it was really bad. Like this was the worst it's ever been. One night I was lying in bed and the pain started getting really, really bad, and I was like, oh no, what's gonna happen? Like, what is going on? So bus went past, sorry. So I stood up and I peeked out my door into the living room. All the lights were off. As far as I could see, no one was in there. Like, all the lights were off. TV was not on. I couldn't see a phone screen. Lights were off. Don't know what was going on there. No one was up, basically. So I was like, oh. I think at this point it was only me and my mum home. My dad was off at a festival or something. And my sister might have been in bed, actually. No, my sister was up in this room, and my bedroom, the bedroom that I'm talking about, is like right below this room. So I was lying in bed. I peeked out. There was no one in the living room. So I went back to bed. And I was texting my friend throughout all of this, and I have this screenshot. This is my favourite screenshot in the whole entire world, so I will put this at the end as a receipt. I was lying in bed, pain started getting excruciating, like it started getting so bad. And now I think that that was a sign from the universe. That was happening on purpose that night, and I'm so thankful that it did. So thankful. But I heard someone come out of the living room, walk past my door into the bathroom. I just checked there, no one was in there. I was like, but at this point in my mind, I was in so much pain. I was like, I don't care, I don't care. Just, I was praying that someone was up. So I heard them leave the bathroom, okay? And I started shouting, I started screaming. I was like, Mum, help me. Mum, like, I'm in so much pain. Mum, help me, my stomach is killing me. Like, I need to go to the hospital, like. I didn't need to go to the hospital, I'm such a hypochondriac. I was dying, okay? And then my mum walks up to my door. I heard her walk up straight up to my door and say in like the most haunting voice I've ever heard in my life, "Night, lol." Oh! And I was still shouting at this point, okay? I heard her say that quietly, "Night, lol," through my door. She would have heard me if I was shouting my head off. I was like shouting, "Mum, help me, Mum, help me. Like, come in and help me." And she just walked away, walked up the stairs, walked away. At this point, it was probably pushing like 1 a.m. I went to bed maybe about 11, and I hadn't been able to sleep because of my stomach pain, so it was probably about 12:30ish. There's no way I can find out, but it was about that time. I know that it was later than 11 because I had gone to bed at 11. Yeah. So obviously the next morning I had to go and ask my mum what time did you go to bed, and of course she says like, oh, 11:30. Of course she says that. So what I think is that the universe, or whatever's up there, was making my stomach pain so bad because the only reason I didn't stand up to open the door, the only reason I didn't stand up to open the door was because my stomach was in so much pain I could not stand up. That's the only reason. So I think that that was a sign and something saved me that day. Ugh. Anyway, I'll put the screenshot of me telling my best friend here. Please ignore how we're talking, okay? This was, like I said, 2020 or 2021. It's gross. Ugh. Just ignore it. But here's the proof. I used to think that it was, I don't know where it'll be, about this word, the SKNWALKER. Don't say it out loud. I figured out recently that it was most likely a mimic and not that. Yeah, so it's fine. But here you go. Sorry if either the angle's changed or you can hear banging and stuff. Hoping it's my neighbours. If not, just gonna ignore it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little background on my house. I do live right next to a graveyard. I do believe that my house is on and off haunted, like things are constantly like passing through it from either from the graveyard or back to the graveyard. I feel like things are constantly passing through it. So I have phases of my house being like haunted and not haunted. Basically just sometimes there's like a couple of weeks where there's activity and then there's not. But there's a lot of things I've heard and seen, a lot of things in this house. Nothing's going on at the moment, and I'm hoping this video isn't manifesting something to start happening, especially now because I'm home alone and I will freak out a little bit, but it's fine. So this story takes place over the course of a couple months, about a year ago, and it's to do with this bedroom that I'm in right now when I slept in it, but my bed is not in the same place anymore, so it's going to be hard to explain. But basically I have this mirror over here. I'll show you it in a minute. I'll take a photo of it and I'll insert it here. I have this mirror and my bed used to be at the end of the mirror, and through the mirror you could see my couch on the other side of my room, which used to be about here, about where I'm sitting right now. My bed used to be opposite me by the window. So one time I had my best friend Ez here, and she was on my bed and she was like, oh, what was that? I was like, what? She saw something on the couch from the mirror and I was like, okay, I've never seen it, I'm just gonna look past it, maybe it was just a little mistake of the eye, whatever. Okay, we skip forward a couple of weeks. My other best friend Freddie was staying over and we were in bed and he started freaking out. I was like, what? Because when someone starts freaking out, I start freaking out 10 times worse because I'm like, what's going on? Like, ugh, they're doing roadworks. Right, I might need to close my window, hold on. Okay, I think the angle's most definitely changed because my tripod fell over. I didn't like that. So Freddie was staying over, he started freaking out, I started freaking out. I was like, what is it? And he said, I saw something in your mirror. Again, I was like, okay, weird coincidence, only has happened twice, we can move on, whatever. Skip forward another, maybe a month at this point, a couple months. My friend Alfie was here and we were watching like scary videos on my TV, like we were watching paranormal stuff. So our minds were already a bit like, and he said, nah. I was like, what? He saw something in the bloody mirror as well. Okay, and if I could say anything about Alfie, he is someone who would not lie about that stuff. Like, he probably is very, very skeptical about ghosts, like very skeptical. He's not someone who would make something up just to freak me out. Like he really is not. I can't express how much he's not. Like, he just wouldn't. And so at that point I was like, you know what, I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing it. 3 different people on 3 different occasions, when I had not told them like that they had seen it, have said Freddie and Ellie are really good friends, so they could have told each other and tricked me. But Alfie, they didn't talk to Alfie, so it wouldn't make much sense if they had all liaised it to freak me out. So that was fun. I don't really have any evidence of this, but I'll show you the my mirror. I think I already have, and you'll see what I mean. And you'll see, I still have the mirror in my room. Don't know why. I face the other way when I sleep, whatever. I have a lot more stories, but I think I'm going to save them for another video another day, because I quite like this, just telling my own stories. I think I will save that. If you like this video, please let me know. I want to know what other videos you want in the future. I think I'm going to post a vlog very soon. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you very soon. Bye.